All right. We're going to work the well palette tonight. We're doing Batman the Animated Series. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Apparently, something isn't working correctly. Hey, hey, no, down, 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 all the way. You are okay, sweetheart. Calm down. You have plenty of toys to keep you entertained. Do not need me right now. Oh, kidoki, artichoke. Okie dokie, artichoke. So we are going to work on Batman the Animated Series tonight. And the question is what do we want to work on when we want to work on it? Because we are specifically starting to work on the Gotham Sirens. I know that they're extremely hard to see right now because they are painted in the color black. So for the animated series, I have established a minimal skin tone, which can be our bronze triad from Reaper MSP. So that's one of the reasons why I've got our well palette out. I like using the well palette when I use MSP. But I also have three very different colors that I need to play with today. So if we work primarily on Batgirl, I need to utilize grays and a blues to get her colors squared away to be kind of Batman-esque. We decide to go with Catwoman. She needs to be very much gray and black, which I think can be shared with this miniature here. That will help with some. Poison Ivy is obviously going to be green with a little bit of a ruby red for her plant. And then it will not be the Sirens without our Jester, Harley Quinn. So this is the Batman the animated series Harley Quinn. So we're going to have to do the checkerboard red and black with some white accents, and the skin tone's going to be like a blue-green kind of deal. And help. And of course, we've got her hyenas, her babies, that will be going along with her. And since we're going to be playing with colors greens and reds and purples, I've got three of the assistants to our lovely Poison Ivy. So I think I'm going to have bronze skin and bronze shadow out on my palette to do skin tones for the small bits. Now, for the question of what kind of gray do I want to go with? That's probably not a good. For the gray, maybe this Westboro slate. Let's see. Well, hold on. I have documents. Let me go look in my big note of things. I did not write down my notes for Batman the Animated Series. Color? Don't you mean color? Hmm? 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 I I should have put a warning out. I am very sassy today. I may be the sassiest of sassy. Color wheel. Wheel o' color, round and round you go. Where shall you land to tell me the color that I wish to make Batman the Animated Series? Round and round you roll. Tell me what are the colors that. Um. So I can redo the gray however I want because I don't have the note originally written down. Apparently, I could try to attempt to find the Batman minifigure out of the box, but that's too much work. You need. You wore black. Organize my shelf. I don't know where anything's at. I have those two for that. Skin tones. And for Ivy, it may be a little bold to do the green, so we might just stick with Catwoman and Batgirl tonight. Because I'm curious to see how this Westboro slate plays out with my grays. For my grays. Stick with. Um, yeah, I used the Wheel of Color late in route. Okay. So, I need a blue. Ah. Blue that I was using for some pieces was denim blue and frontier blue, if I remember correctly. I can't remember. I can remember. So denim blue is either my gray that I was using on Batman, or it was something closer to Westboro Slate. I do need Noir black for leather, the clothing, because that is a thing. Green stuff can go put to the side, and we're going to focus, stay silent, too. Oh, try your exclamation alert. I keep looking over at my painting paint rack going, I need another color. You do not need all of the colors right now, sir. You just need one metallic bullets. All right. We need to do a vroom vroom. So, I did think of the other color I could get out, which would be a red for the hair for that girl. Been some time since I've used this paint, which may be good for me. Definitely was. Closer to the color I mm-hmm. Ba, ba, da, 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 da. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, because the red for Ivy and the red for Abs would be exactly the same red for their hair color. Huzzah! Which will not be the same red for Harley. I can use that. Reuse that a little bit too if I so desire. Huzzah to the tipper. All right. I need a reference photo. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Sorry. I wanted to confirm that Poison Ivy's just the top half of the corset was in skin tone, not the entire. Hello there, Malty. How are you? How are you this fine Monday? What we worked on last was we worked on some more of the freehanding up and down the kimono. Uh, so we're going to put that to the side and let my eyes take a rest and kind of vibe out and chill out a little bit. And we're going to work on some of the Batman animated series figures that I have from the Shadow of the Bat. So we are going to paint up some skin tones down on Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Batgirl, and Catwoman. Oh, I last ate. I'm sorry. Tonight's dinner was leftover tri-tip smoked like a brisket with macaroni and cheese because I'm an adult, goddammit. Sorry. I. Wow. Hold on. Let's take a sip of water. Me, 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 me. Yes, it was relatively good. I have an unhealthy addiction to the blue box mac and cheese. Even if I can make better, the blue box is still very much the preferred choice. um, so on that topic, I have been told in the past that a good way to help control hunger pains or simplify, like temporarily sate something in that regards, was to drink really cold water. Is what someone told me they would do is they would just drink really, really cold water because that was the easiest way to get things to chill out a little bit in their system. I know some people drink green tea as well as a way to help suppress appetite. Not suppress appetite, but get the mind off of the need to eat. That's one way to do it. If that's what works for you and it's healthy, go for it. So, Catwoman just has her lower face. Rather, but that's the way she is. And we can get Babs. Similar to Catwoman, it's just her lower face. There isn't a lot of skin on these ladies. I mean, I was in a meeting today and it was not. I get that and realize I was told I needed to remain on a professional state, so one of the ways that I utilized that was by drinking water from my big old cup or eating from my snack cup that I usually carry in my bag. It has a variety of nuts and other accoutrements. So we are working around the model, just getting our base coats, establish some colors. So we are going to try to paint to a. What's the one thing that you have noticed when um, with modeling and painting streamers? Mine aren't that bad. I mean, my thumb's probably pretty screwed up, but okay, she does not want to. But yes, we tend to have rather grody things when it comes to that. Sometimes I think I was talking to AWL Trooper one night, and he said something about gloves on stream. Yes, I could always trim it. I'm just it's kind of at the length that I like it at. I trim fingernails; it tends to go weird for me. I'm not usually one that really likes to do that. So it's like super annoying. I can always fix that though. I could have a sore thumb though, Molt. I could have a sore. Aha! Now you cannot say that it is too long. It is too dirty. I have corrected the problem. I can zoom in on this though. How is your shipbuilding going? Just out of curiosity. Last I remember, you were doing something akin to a something like a U-boat or a submarine, if I remember correctly. Doing some wave crashing diorama with a couple of different things, if I remember correctly. We don't always remember each other correctly. Sometimes we do forget. I do need him. One second, Balti. I am present. I just need a miniature. It is ships that you paint. Oh, I have painted a Yeti. Several Yetis. Um, I wanted him because I wanted to see the gray that I was using. Because I think, if I remember correctly, Babs was a little bit lighter in terms of her gray when she did her Batman suit. So I just, I'm experimenting a little bit right now. But how goes your shipbuilding? Nope, too dark. I don't like that. Ah, how did the how does it feel when you finish that diorama, or a diorama, I guess you should say? And how long does it take for you to work on the dioramas? Ah, fix the nameplate. That's good. Because if I remember correctly, the nameplate was nearly 2 feet. Sorry, I had to check something. I sent a message and I needed to make sure that I checked the response to it. Of course, you know I send it like regular. I feel you on that. It feels good to have it completed because it's nice. But when we were talking on our stream, our collaboration stream Sunday, I was like, oh, maybe I'll do for so since I don't have a Valentine's, I will work on the Gotham Sirens. It was a specific storyline from Batman the Animated Series, which really gave Harley Quinn her own kind of identity. So I thought it would be fun. I think when I do Catwoman, I want a more traditional gray color. I don't think I'm going to want this slate that I'm using. How long did is very specific. It depended on how motivated you work on it. Um, how big it's supposed to be, how detailed you want the base, how to make the base, what kind of diorama. Oh, I understand. Um, it's no different than when I start tackling and approaching how to paint some of these miniatures and what colors I want to use. As Layden was giving me crap earlier at the beginning of the stream, she goes, "Look at your color wheel." I'm like, the color wheel doesn't answer the question about how do I want to paint a very selected color palette for me in Batman the Animated Series. 6 months, wow. Um, I so the ball and chain guy, as you colloquially called it, which I like, he was 2 months of a hard grind for me to paint up all of the pieces that, for just about 3 months, because I finished him in the end of January. Oh, it's because I said her name. It's because I said her name out loud. He felt the need to be summoned. Well, you said you were lurking until it was D&D time, and me and Malty were talking about respective hobby things and how long it takes to complete a project. Um, for me, if I put these guys on the table every night this week, I may complete the Sirens altogether. Um, for me, because you asked me a question one time, Malty, about why I enjoy miniature painting over diorama construction. And some of it is because I can shift between projects so easily. I don't, I'm not stuck working on the same thing for 6 months. I can set it to the side and work on something else for a little bit, which I enjoy quite a bit. 4 to 5 months, interesting. Um, because it's not easy. I remember talking to you about utilizing potentially epoxy pours for some of your wave crashing and those aspects. Um, yes, I understand these pains. At some time in the near future, or not the near future, I decided that in order to help battle my collection of gray, I was going to pick out um, one from the Knights of the Round Table miniatures and add that into my rotation. So I might complete one a month, and one of the miniatures from that Knights of the Round Table is the Lady in the Lake. I mean, you're allowed to spend your money on what you want to spend your money on. There is no judgment here, none whatsoever. I'm a big proponent of if you enjoy doing it, do it. If you don't enjoy doing it, don't do it. Like there have been several times that I've picked up Elden Ring. I have been unable to get past Stormville Castle just because I'll get to like some spot, be like, yes, I've reached this spot, and I'm like, I just don't want to play anymore. I just don't want to play anymore. I mean, the only thing we might have an intervention is League of Legends, but each their own on that. I hope Ninetales. I think I opened up the link. You can try. I will be prepared to unban you in case Nightbot goes crazy. Nope, sorry. That was my fault. 1 second. I need to know who's doing that, which one it is. Not Copilot. Copilot is not going to be able to answer the question. Moderation. You can give it a try now, Multi. Oh, sorry. You should be good now. It was I had the Twitch moderation up for blocking links. Oh, oh, there it goes. Hold on. Oh, I see it on my end. Multi. I see it on my end. Ah, phone blocks. I got you. Yeah, we did talk about that a little bit too. It was Eons of Battle that would often, when he makes his um, 40K boards, he would use those. I know it was Black Magic Dungeon Crafts that made a lot of his dungeon tiles out of that exact same stuff. They're easy. I'm to my understanding is that they're easy to work. Just dollar dollar make you holla holla. I can imagine it's something really cool. Describe it. Actually, really gray look comparison to what I've done. So I was watching someone else's stream, Grumpy Crane, a little bit this morning. I had to go to my stressful meeting, and he was going to do a diorama with uh, one of his figures, but he had acquired a uh, kind of a unique rabbit skull that he was going to incorporate as well. I know for myself, one of the things that I bought for a player was, um, excuse me, it was the was model train animals uh, to add to her base because she was a paladin that liked to collect animals. So when she could have like a small model train animal for the character, she really enjoyed. And it was really fun. It was something different that I got to do. 1 to 700 scale. think Maniko's 1 to 200. Considerably smaller. Alright, so we've kind of blocked in Babs a little bit. She just needs some red hair at some point. I'm going to switch back to my skin tone. We're going to get what little bit she has. And we're going to set her to the side, and we'll work on Catwoman next. Well, we'll do Catwoman. We'll get our Poison Ivy figure. As always, Malty, thank you for stopping in. Be safe and sleep well. May you have pleasant dreams and have a great day tomorrow. Be safe. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed. I am in the process tomorrow. Going to be working on some more shorts and materials and sorting up some of my painting videos because I plan in either painting Belmonth, posting Belmonth to Instagram, which I kind of want to have a video that accompanies him. Just have some of that stuff in place because it's been a lot of fun sharing work again and talking about it out loud. It's been great for me. All right, she is going to go to the side, and we're going to pick up Catwoman. And I want a gray that is black on the face, so I'm going to squirt a little bit of my Noir black here. Then I'm going to take some of my slate, drop it in. Just a drop of water. No, I'm just going to use. That is too black. Untool. The color I want. That's not the gray I want. What gray you want? Try again. That is getting. Oh. I think that's the gray I want. I think that's the gray I want. If not, I will get a white. Okay. Oh. Mm. I don't want the gray to be the same gray as Batman. Batgirl. Mm. Oh, yeah, her bodysuit's hurt. Isn't fall. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Stay in frame. Stay in frame. Give me 1 second. I'm going to lower my desk. Ba, ba, ba. If I remember correctly, her mask is actually black. Ba, ba, ba. Boop, boop, boop. Mm. Alright, while that dries, switch over to Pure Noir Black, which I need. Ba-da-na-na, na-na-na, ba-da-na-na, na-na. Rinse it off, take a sip of water. Start with it. You're okay, sweet. What's up? Are you frustrated that the weather's turning and it's getting cooler outside? Is that what's wrong? Did little Timmy fall in the well? Well, I'm sorry, but it's just me tonight to entertain you. Okay, so I noticed that your balance has kind of thrown you off and you decided to hit the back of my chair. That's totally okay. Totally okay. I was braced. Huh? What's up? What's wrong? What? What? Huh? What's up? What? Hmm? What you doing? What you doing? Please calm down. Please calm down. Hey, nerd. Nerd. Do not be stupid over there. Okay, hold on. Do not be stupid. Right? What? I am concerned that you're going to knock something off that I do not want knocked off. Right? Well, I know. I have a lot of things to help you. What? Got you, I got you, I got you. Calm down. Calm down, my love. Oh. What? Alright, the weather is starting to turn, therefore she's going to be a little bit sassier than normal. That is southern weather. Thank you, southern weather. Ba-da-da. You're okay. Hey, nerd. All right. Will this help if I do this? Uh, there we go. New toy engaged. Now we replay with. Go back to painting. There's a cat toy going in the background that sounds like a Star Wars character. Someone is super, super, super sassy this evening. More so than ever. Normal. All right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, deal my face. I am kind of digging this just a little. Stuff from Bruce. Ba-da-da-dum. Oh, I think after I organize my shelves, I'm going to construct a way that someone cannot destroy the stuff that's on the shelves or get on the shelves to interact with it. Boo earns is what I say to that. Boo frickin' earns. Boo frickin' earns, and people know where I got lunch if they ever need to chat. Yeah. Oop, something over and I. Oopsie. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this color, not the other color. Bronze. Yay, Catwoman. Switch back to Babs really. You know? I'm going to do the skin tone on Poison Ivy. Because she has so much showing. I need Catwoman and Babs because Ivy does have quite a bit of hairy skin. Da-da, da-da. What the Babs? Babs, that blue, gray, and I'm really liking do do do. Probably you can calm the frickety frack down, sweetie. You're fine. 100%. A oh frickety K there, sweetheart. You're okay. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da, ba-da. I'm actually kind of liking how Babs is turning out. 100% on. But Batman was also a time. I did something. If I really wanted to, I could drop it. Alcohol, solve the paint, redo it. Or in reality, I just redo get him to align with what I'm doing with Babs. But I kind of like him being just a smidge darker than Babs because that's kind of how it works. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. I am going to need to utilize some brown or blue liner. Shadows, extreme comic book kind of vibe. At some, just not right now. We're having too much fun doing base coding. Set up for success later on. All right, I'm gonna need a red. I need a red and I need a brown. I need a red and I need a brown. What kind of red do we want to go? We want fire engine red. When do we want it? Now. Um, Probably gonna hate my life for picking up the color, but we're gonna try to. Probably gonna. I need a brown. Brown that's kind of in line with colors that I would. If I remember correctly, I have. We're just working on we're working on base coding today. Really fun. Okay. So, 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 red first because I want to take my big top red, of them on my palette. So Something sometimes I do with my dropper bottles. Picked up for a minute. Brush over a piece of it and see how the brilliant red is pretty transparent in comparison. Big top red, but we're gonna try it anyway. Oh yeah, I don't know if I have the patience to do that many coats. Work. I'm gonna let that dry and see how it works. Ivy here. Big top red. Which is not much better. But it might help. Get up to the color that I want to be. Are you okay, my psychotic? Da-da. There we go. And we're off to the races. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, well, that's not a rose on her hand. That is the for her little cross dagger, her wrist gun, her crossbow. I want to give it time to dry. For Harley Quinn, I will probably start with a very darker layer over rather than try to take. Alternatively, one of the things that I could have done is probably paint yellow, but yellow's seriously bad for covering. Kind of like a moot point. Thought to be like, yeah, I'm going to use yellow. Create my initial base tone to put her over. My brush a little rinsey loo. That rest over there. Up Babs' hair now. These are not. Base coat something. Evening. Probably back to it again Wednesday. Just because I'm really feeling painting curtains. A lot of fun working on them. But given that love is in the air this week, it'd be fun to wrap them up. Kind of painting them up. Boom! Boom! Batman! I'm ready. Batman! Batman! And this song right here of this medley, where these pictures came from, Batman, the animated series, had Danny Elfman at the very beginning doing the soundtrack. I believe it was Danny Elfman. They established a part of No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I see you. I always see you. Sorry, I was checking to make sure the streams were. Um, Here we go. Base coat, base coat, base coat. Have a nice red hair for our Selena Kyle. Okay, I gray. It could be slate. Could kind of be. Sorry. But she ear. Itchy in my ear. Okay. Let's check out her hair. So if we take our brilliant red, brush over that darker red. I want the big top red. Already tell. How do we learn? I don't like the way the red popped up at all. I think that'll be a good red for Harley Quinn, but I don't think that's going to be a good red for. Right. I don't think that's going to be the right color I want for hair. To be honest, I want it to be a little bit more on the. They're darker red and highlighted up with some yellow possible. And of course, with her, I'm gonna brush on some eyebrows, just a smidge. Um, Take a look at Catwoman really quick. Actually, I could use that red for inside the Venus Traps mount. Or Frank's. Aha! I had double mute on. Thank you, Red. Alright. So to progress her and feel like I accomplished two things tonight when I really um, I wanted to take some of my leather brown and Mm. Oh, accidentally bumped them. And a new. Mm. Okay. Need to let that dry a little bit. While that dries, we're going to pop these guys on the stand. We're going to use our Big Top Red. They don't need to be. Because I'm going to paint a lot of the spines on the inside green anyway. Some shade of um, white, floppy red on. And then we'll fix it later. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Hey, got a nice red inside now. Zvip. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. But what about breakfast for lunch? No, if I have to hit skip on a playlist, copy the Mario. The Mario. So while that dries, with our red once again, go on the inside of the mouths of the fly traps. How do we know something is evil? We have to have it. Um, uh, hmm. Ba-da-da. brush out. Get some leather brown and we'll do the whip. Yay! I do need to double check to make sure that color is the right color. Decisions and choices sometimes can be hard when you're dealing with a figure. I do like that girl. Book red on the inside. Red. But I might do those at a Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Bum. All right. It is getting to the end of the night for me. I have 5 minutes. Started a little. I am starting to feel the effects of the day finally kicking in, and she is starting to wake up just a smidge. About to be time for the TREATS. I really thank everybody that tuned in and hung out with me this evening. It means a great deal to me, and I am really grateful that I was able to have some fun and stream along and paint some tonight. I will be returning on Wednesday. Same bat time, same bat channel, and I am probably going to continue working on the Gotham Sirens. They are kind of locked into my brain just a smidge as something that I want to complete and have fun with. So we will probably continue more with Ivy and Harles on Thursday or on Wednesday. And we will tackle how we're going to do this Harley Quinn outfit she wears and make sure that I get the colors just right. Because it's whites and blacks. Reds and blacks. So, huzzah! And then she's a lot of green. Depending on the box art, at one point they changed her legs to be not in a pale green. So we'll see what we have. We'll see what happens. That's a later game day decision for me. I thank you all. Have a beautiful week. Have a lovely week. Keep your brushes sharp and enjoy your day at all times.